What's up, guys? Hey, listen, I'm headed out to one of my facilities. I'm working on a FE290 Kawasaki engine that has a starter generator. It is in a club car golf cart. What I do want to tell you, though, is, let's see, I'll turn this down a little bit so we can maybe hear better. I'm experimenting a little bit with a filter on my camera that's supposed to eliminate wind noise since I'm going to be outside. So I hope that the sound quality isn't degraded to the point to where you can't hear. Like I said, if this doesn't, this is the first time I'm going to be using this new style of filter to kind of eliminate, wind noise. So hey, if it, I don't need 1,000 comments. Oh, poor medic, the sound quality sucks. You need to redo your video. No, we're not going to redo a video. If you can hear it, you can hear it. So anyway, hey, let's go out there and let's get this golf cart looked at. What the problem is that it is not charging the battery. So is it the alternator / generator / starter, or is it the voltage regulator? But let's find out.
Listen, working on a club car golf cart that is not charging the battery. And the first thing that you want to do is you want to, of course I've already taken the bed off of it. You want to be able to get to your starter generator. And the first thing that I like to do is make sure I'm getting continuity from the charging circuit from the starter generator all the way to the voltage regulator. So I'm going to put my positive probe here on this wire, and then the other yellow wire coming off of the voltage regulator. You want to go on the wiring harness side of this, and we've got continuity. So we know that the wiring harness from the generator to the voltage regulator is good. Okay, so we know the wiring harness is good. Now, how do we rule out whether it's a voltage regulator, which is this little square solid state module right here, or is it our starter generator right back here? So what we're going to do, we're going to take the charging wire and we're going to just make a jumper. Now this ain't the right size, I know that, and I don't have just a pair of alligator clips with me, so this will have to do for now. Just get this nut tight. So to test the generator portion, we're going to make a ground wire and we're going to go to frame ground right here. Now guys, I'm doing this out in the field and I don't have everything that I need with me, so I'll show you how I'm going to get this to ground, so don't laugh. Alright, I've got my circuit jumper to ground. I've just got me a pair of old rusty vice grips. So what's going to happen now is that we're going to crank this engine and we're going to measure the battery voltage. If we don't get any kind of voltage when we crank the engine, then we know that our starter generator is bad.
Guys, so I feel like that I have left out a pertinent piece of information about what I'm doing here. The reason you ground that out is so that it bypasses or makes the starter generator energize and makes the starter generator charge at full capacity. So that's what I'm doing here, and I'm basically bypassing the voltage regulator just momentarily.
If we get an excess of 16, 15 volts, then we know that the starter generator is going to be good. You don't want to do this test for very long because you'll be overcharging your battery momentarily. Alright, I have my voltmeter hooked to my battery. We're reading battery voltage, so let's go ahead and crank it. And I'm going to give it gas, and let's watch and see if our voltage increases. So we have confirmed that the starter generator is okay. So we just need to unhook our ground wire that we made, and we need to replace the voltage regulator. That is how you diagnose the charging system on a club car golf cart. And once you remove that bolt, it's just a plastic screw, and you can lift it out. Looks just like that right there. The only thing that we need to disconnect is the ground wire, which somebody has not done correctly. One spade terminal here and one wire going to the solenoid here. And the voltage regulator is out of there. Now this thing is a little bit different than your normal regulator that you would find on a lawnmower. This does not convert AC voltage to DC. This actually takes a high amount of DC amperage or voltage and brings it back down to, 14.5. Alrighty, we got the new regulator down in there. We're going to go ahead and get it installed. Careful not to over tighten that bolt there. This just goes into plastic. Just reconnect all of your wires. Remember, your red goes to the post on the starter solenoid. You have one spade terminal and one bullet terminal, so you just about can't get it screwed up. Alrighty, we got it all hooked up. I got my meter hooked to the battery. We got 12.5 volts in the battery. Let's go ahead and give it a start. I'm going to increase the speed, and we should see somewhere around 14 volts. Install your little cover. Just a little 5/16 plastic screen. Reinstall your snorkel to the carburetor. Hey, if this helped you out, give me a thumbs up and smash that subscribe button. And while you're there doing that, go ahead and click that bell to get all my new videos. Y'all have a good rest of your week. More Medic 1.